Hi, everyone. I said I'm live. How is everyone? So please let me know if you can hear me before I start talking and it's for nothing. Oops. Hi. Oh my God, whenever I see the pre-stream chat, you guys are always like going ham already, saying like gnarly stuff. Hi, guys. Cool. Okay, so I figured, I don't know who's commenting I'm Tanner. Yes, I'm Tanner. But it looks weird on camera, like on webcams, not even, regular cameras, but webcams. So I'm going to get it started with a bottle of Grey Goose. State of the Union's in an hour, and we'll either power through that and watch it together, and we'll give notes, or Joey will just watch. Who knows? Did I get the flu this year? I did get the flu this year. Drinking anything that isn't shitty vodka. Well, Joey's getting me cranberry juice to drink with it. So, and just so you guys know, if you do a super chat, make sure you put your social media in so I can follow you. It's the least I could do. Thanks, Daniel Hertz, with no message and no social media. Wish I could follow you, but love you. Thanks, Pepe, who says, we can hear you. You're not a trap, Blaire. You're a goddamn ambush. That's very sweet. I think I tweeted that one night, and I didn't even remember I tweeted it. It was like a super random thing, and now everyone latches onto it. Thanks, Bill Sanders, who says, favorite alcohol and favorite place to pregame. So I'm kind of against pregaming lately, like before I go out, because I feel like it just makes you more drunk than you have to be. But favorite alcohol lately is actually probably tequila. Joey's family got me on tequila rather than vodka. Thanks, Iowa, who says, hi, Mom. Are you sad about Joy Sparkles leaving? No. I can't say I am. I mean, she was always very nice to me, but she just struck me as someone who should probably stay off the internet. Like, she just had a lot going on all the time and didn't seem productive. Thank you, Show with No Name, who said, would you rather share a bomb shelter with a furry or a flat earther? A flat earther, for sure. For sure. Okay, cool. Yes, it's a spray tan. I'm not messing with actual tans because I'm not messing with skin cancer. Should I take the first shot? I might not have to take shots. The cranberry juice is here. We got it delivered, and Joey's downstairs getting it. So maybe I'll just wait and do mixed drinks. Thanks, Mike Fallon, who says, what are your thoughts on the problematic stories coming out about Altered Carbon on Netflix? I genuinely haven't heard about that. What's going on? Can someone fill me in? And I'll follow you as well. You gave me your social media. Is that Twitter? Or what is that? Okay, followed. It's such a weird Tuesday, you guys. Okay, everyone's telling me to take the shot, so I will. Ugh. Gross. Thanks, I'm Hard Hat, who says, thoughts on Turning Point USA. I'm very involved, but wish they would have more people like you involved instead of people like Candace Owen and Tommy. I don't mind Tommy. I think she's an entertainer and she does what she does. And I just genuinely don't mind her. I mean, I'm not like the hugest fan of her, but I don't mind her. So whatever to that. But Candace Owens, yeah, I guess you kind of have to call into question anyone who works with Candace Owens and takes her seriously, right? I would. Thanks, Holden Bargus, who says, hey, Blaire, have you read Trial by Blood by Andy Smiley? I have not. What's it about? Someone said, what's your opinion of California splitting into 2 states? They've been saying that's going to happen since I was born. I've lived in California my entire life, and like every 3 years, it comes up in the news that they're trying to do that, and it never happens. So we'll see. Thank you, Telonia's Fang, with no message, but love you. Thanks, I'm Hard Hat, who says, can you follow me? Of course I can follow you. Love you. And I'm not missing a single super chat, you guys. That's just not what's going to happen. That's not going down today. I had the worst day today, you guys, by the way. And I'll probably vent about it in a second. I just don't want to get in legal trouble. Thanks, Juksu, who says, greetings from Finland. Love your channel. Greetings to Finland. Joey's boss is from Finland, and his whole company is actually like a Finnish company. So shout out to you. And I just did a Finnish TV show. I did an interview for a Finnish TV show that'll be out. Not for a while, though, like in the summer or something. Thanks to Rainbows into Suicide Notes, who says, do you shave your balls? If so, how? I need advice. I guess my advice would be to hold your breath so you're not shaking your hand. Not that I do that. Not that I don't do that, though, either. That'd be gross, too. I don't know. Don't ask me that. Hi, Joe. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a big bag of ice. We don't need that much ice. We have water. Thanks, Holden, who says it's about Gabriel Seth, Warhammer 40K novel. Have not read it. Thanks, Noah Raskin, who says, can you use your trap powers to cure my cancer? I can try. Sending energy. You're cured. I hope. Thanks, Danielle, who says, did you catch any of that awful India on Celebrity Big Brother UK? Is that the trans person that was on that?
I'm guessing that's
probably what you're asking me about. Yeah. Yeah.
He shouldn't have to do he can do whatever he wants.
No one should it was like the trans person wanted him to kiss her, right?
Yeah.
That's what that was. Yeah, I think I caught a clip of it, and I don't know. I've never met trannies in real life that are that like rapey and gross and overbearing, but it seems like every other day in the media there's like a different one being like rapey. And it makes us look bad. So just stop. Thanks, Kmart, who gave me his Twitter and said, hi from down under. Do you ever think you'll visit Australia? Love the spray tan, by the way. Thank you. I would love to visit Australia. It's a very long flight from California, but that would be rad. Let me follow you right now. Yeah, can you make me a mixed drink, Joseph? I took a shot, but I just want to do a mixed drink. And then we should do something nice since I'm going to be drunk.
Lose it, Scrabble?
Yeah, we'll play Drunk Scrabble. Maybe we should live stream the Drunk Scrabble. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Thanks, Bill Sanders, who says, I have ass shot in front of me. Will you take one with me? Oh, you have a shot. you kind of like put the words together. I'm not going to take a shot, but I will drink out of my mixed drink. I promise, in just a second. Thanks to Loch Ness Monster, who says, hey, hun, will you have a meetup next time you're in Dallas? And she said, I already follow her Instagram, which is great. I don't need ice, babe. It's a little loud.
No ice?
No, I don't need ice. Will I do a meetup in Dallas? That'd be amazing. I did one in Virginia that was really successful, and Dallas is one of our favorite cities, so I could definitely see that in the future. Thanks, Cringy Dingy, who says there's a wage gap between my teeth. That sucks. Dental work is expensive. You guys want to know something gnarly? I have not been to the dentist in probably... This is going to sound really bad. Probably like 6 years. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Are you going to drink with me? Beer?
I'll have a beer, yeah.
Okay. I have not been to the dentist in probably like 6 years, and it's the worst. I need to get on that. I guess because like once you hit the period of like not going for a long time, it's like you don't want to go because you're going to be embarrassed, but it gets way worse. Ooh. I'll have to go soon. You have to force me to go soon. I'll never do it on my own. You have to force me, Joey.
I have a dentist out here.
Thanks, Justin Zielinski, who says, hey, Blaire, you missed Lisa Reeves' super chat. Let me control F Lisa Reeves, honey. Oh, I didn't miss it out. She was actually next. So thanks, Lisa Reeves, who says, wish I could send more, but I can't. And you gave me your Twitter, so I will follow you. No pressure, honey. No pressure at all. I will follow you right now. Followed. Cute artwork on your channel. Living. And thank you, Toby Al Jalule J, with no message, but love you all the same. Thank you, Devin with an I, with no message. Thank you, Race Coil, who says, could my good friend, the Trap Lord, get a shout out? Shout out to the Trap Lord. Love you. Thanks, Victor Tomio, who says you make me feel better about being trans. Thanks. Aw, that's really sweet. Love you. Let me take a sip, honey. This isn't really strong, is it?
It's not weak.
It's not weak?
All right.
I'm scared. You always overestimate what I can drink.
The drug dealer.
Oh, it's not bad.
Right.
Thank you. Thanks, Stella Gibson, who says, you and Joey need to come to England this year. I'd love to meet you guys. Also, what highlighter do you use? I would love to go to England. Book it, Joey. The highlighter I use a couple different ones, but the one I use the most, especially on camera the most, because it pops the most, is Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero. That's the one I use. Thanks, No Name, who says, do you think it's time to nuke Mexico? Because I do. I mean, listen, I think that probably just demonetized me talking about nukes. Thank you, No, who says, hi, Blaire. I adore you. You're too gorgeous. Sorry you had a bad day. Oh, thank you. My day's honestly better already talking to you guys. You guys always cheer me up, but I'm not even just saying that. Even Joey knew. I was like bummed all day, and Joey's like, once you live stream, you'll be happier. And I am.
You'll get so happy.
And I am. Oh, you're adorable. This is like, you're one of the cutest people on Instagram I've ever seen. I love your hair. Love your style. Your makeup. Cute. But yeah, you got to cheer me up. But I had a bad day. Should I just vent about without saying the company? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I need to get off my chest, but I don't want any legal problems either.
No, just tell them how hard it is to.
How hard it is to be me.
Yeah, I mean it's a good story. It involves super chat.
Okay. No, it doesn't. So basically, you guys know there are certain management companies for YouTubers, right? So a lot of YouTubers are signed to different companies. There's a lot of them out there. And these people basically have managers that go and, you know, have their hands on your channel, and they'll help you as far as like the back end of your channel, as far as like the algorithm with YouTube. And sometimes they can get you in contact with YouTube, and they can help you with stuff like demonetization. And they can send you to events if you live in LA or a city, or you want to come to LA. They can get you sponsorships. It basically is like having another sort of helping hands in your channel. And for the longest time, I was not signed to anyone because I felt like I can do it myself. Since day one, I've done everything by myself. But a company reached out recently, and it was a company that I felt was very reputable. You know, there's a lot of sketchy ones, but there's a lot of well-respected ones as well with big creators on it. And I have multiple friends that are on that network who told me good things about it. And so I went into it for the first time. I've gotten a lot of offers for different management companies for YouTube, but I've always said no. So I went to a meeting, and the meeting was great. The woman I talked to was amazing. The headquarters was beautiful, and it seemed really, really cool. And we talked about everything I wanted them to do for my channel, and the things I didn't want them to do, the amount of money I wanted them to take out, and all of that, right? And I feel like I got a really good deal. So then I sign to them. And then a few days later, I'm talking to them, and I'm like, wait, I have a question. Because the long and short of it, I don't want to get in any kind of trouble here legally. The long and short of it is they basically lied to me about a condition of the contract, right? Like they lied. Even if it wasn't a lie, it was incompetence, right?
Right.
Her saying what she said to me. She assured me one of my biggest fears and one of the biggest reasons why I wasn't going to sign, but I did, she basically went back on. Not her specifically, but I signed, and I found out something that was completely opposite of what I asked. They basically misrepresented one of the big terms of the contract. And so I was really unhappy about it, and I'm still dealing with it. And Joey was on the phone basically yelling at them as well, because I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Not yelling, but you were trying to swoop in and be like, listen, you guys kind of just effed Blaire over, like we need some compensation or something. So dealing with that, and that just really stressed me out all day. It's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I've heard really good things about this company, and I had worked with them on a different project before, like before being signed or anything. And I had good vibes, and it wasn't even a matter of me signing something without asking the proper questions. It was like, I asked her this condition. I'm like, okay, I'm signing, but only on this condition. And I made it very clear, did I not, in the meeting?
So clear.
So clear. It couldn't have been more clear.
We went in with that one question.
The one question, the biggest question. And basically on the phone, she admitted it was her mistake. So I'm like, okay, but where does that leave me? It's like, I'm signed with you guys, and you guys are basically taking something from me that I didn't want them to take, basically. And now I don't really have much recourse. We're going to try to like renegotiate the contract. And if they can't, hopefully they like terminate my contract, because I'll be very unhappy. I signed for a year, and I'll be very unhappy if I'm stuck for a year with that condition that I went into the meeting saying I wouldn't allow. So that's my little rant of what pissed me off today. I mean, I don't ever like feeling like someone has the one up on me, and that's how I felt. But anyway, let me get back to the super chats. I'm sorry, you guys. Thank you, Chloe, who says, take my money. Oh, Chloe, I love you. Thank you, Sargeras Saracian, who says, also, Joey is hot as fuck, with a $100 donation. Thank you. Love you.
$100 for Joey's hot?
For Joey's hot. That was the one. Joey's hot.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks to Lonia again, who said, I became leader of an LGBT support group, but then got kicked out for sharing pro-Trump content on Facebook. I was called a self-hating gay. Thoughts? That's typical. Yeah, I couldn't see you lasting long in an LGBT group and then posting that kind of stuff at all. Funnily enough, I was part of one years ago. I was part of this like trans support group. I talked about it in my video about sex work. And I talked about that group a little bit, but I stayed in that group after that incident, but I left after I started making videos because they began hating me, like because of my videos. So what are you going to do? Thanks, Sargeras, who says, show them the way, with another $100 donation. What the hell, Sargeras? Living, love you. And I'll show them the way, I promise. I'll even look up that meme because I'm still a little bit lost as to what it means. Thank you, Colt Hemleck, who says, hi, Blaire, and gave me their @ on Twitter. Hi, Cole. Let me follow you right quick. The resolution on the screen is a little messed up. It's a little like small. It's not worth fixing right now, but it's a little messed up. AKA fix it when you're done, when I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you, Dead Shard, who says, what are your opinion on Call Me By Your Name? I personally liked it. By the way, it's great to see you streaming. What's Call Me By Your Name? Do you know what that is, Joey? Call Me By Your Name? Let me Google it.
Is that dude that's singing, the black dude?
Oh, it's a movie. It's playing tonight at the ArcLight. Maybe we can go. I haven't seen it, but is it good? I wouldn't mind going to the movies tonight. What?
Ask me, I'm trying to work.
You'll be done, though. Ooh. Thanks, Ray Charlotte, who gave me their Instagram. I'll follow you on Instagram. And by the way, you guys, I'm really growing an affinity for Instagram. So if you guys don't follow me, my Instagram is ms_blairewhite. Thanks, Ariana Sharma, who says, what is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is people who smack their food really, really badly. Like I can handle a little bit, but it's really bad. My first boyfriend ever, half the reason I almost like wanted to break up was because of that. It was like there was no fixing. It was so bad. It was like ugly and it was nasty. That's my biggest pet peeve. I can't handle it. Thanks, Sargeras, who says, you know the way, my queen. I think I know the way, but I'm still figuring it out. Love you, Sargeras. Thanks, Jade, who says thanks, Jade Archbold, sorry, who says, hey, Blaire, love you in your videos. Thank you for being you. Will you ever come to Tampa, Florida? Also, here's my Instagram if you want to follow. Absolutely. Let me follow you. And then will I ever come to Tampa, Florida? Do you have family in Florida, Joey, or were you just like living there for a while from school? Right. So we don't really have any reason to go to Florida, like family-wise, huh?
Nope.
No. Maybe someday. I mean, who knows? But we don't have any connections to Florida right now. Thanks, Never, who says, I always like your Instagram photos and I never get that sweet follow back. And you gave me your Instagram, so I will follow you. Yeah, whenever I post Instagram pictures, I go on like a following spree of like hundreds of people who like it because I feel like, you know, it's nice to do. Hold on. Why isn't your Instagram popping up? Oh, wait, hold on. That was my bad. I copy pasted it wrong. Let me get it. Okay, maybe it's not my bad. I'm not seeing it. Jordan, wait, Jordan L. Okay, I finally found it. Followed. Love you. God, that thing with that company today really stressed me out, though. I'm still stressed out about it. Oh, that drink is nasty. Thanks, Joshua, who says, well, I'll stay here for 1 or 2 beers, but then I got to study for my nursing test on stress, which is ironically causing me great stress. And you gave me your Twitter as well, so I'll follow you. Good luck with your test and with your studies. I know becoming a nurse is one of the hardest things that there is. So I have nothing but respect for people who can do it. Thanks, Cross Duncan, who says, hi, Blaire, have you heard of PragerU and when you do a video for them? I would absolutely do a video for PragerU. You guys should tweet them and tell them to have me in because they film their videos just like 20 minutes from me, right? They filmed them in the Daily Wire studios. Remember? Never mind then. But I'm pretty sure they were in the Daily Wire studios. So it'd be convenient. Thanks to Cerulean Nomad, who says, when you ask Blaire if she has any ghost stories, and she talks about that one time she saw a dog. Love you, Blaire. Yeah. I mean, I don't really believe in ghosts. So the one ghost story I have is like when I was at a haunted house and there was a scary dog. So my bad. Thanks, Kid Gonza, who says, hey, lovely, you kill. Here's my tattoo Instagram. Ooh, a tattoo Instagram. Can you do tattoo removals? Because I have 2 tattoos I want removed. I have 2 tattoos in total, and I want both of them removed. Followed. Love you. Thanks, Nachos, who says, did you get a chance to read the studies on children transitioning that I sent you on Twitter DMs? I haven't got a chance yet, but you've been on my mind, Nihilistic Nachos, and I promise you I will get back to you soon. I've had a crazy couple days, but I will get back to you. Thanks, Jennifer Compton, who says, love the jet black hair. Can't wait to hear your thoughts after Trump's State of the Union speech. Follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we'll have Joey play it on TV in the background maybe. And I'll give you my thoughts. It's on in 40 minutes, I believe. And I followed you as well, Jennifer. Thanks, Aura Master, who says, love you, Blaire. Love you too, Aura. Hi, Miss London. Everyone should go check out Miss London on YouTube. She's great. Miss London and Ella Grant. Oh my God. That drink, it's like the first few sips were like not that bad. And now it's kind of like really getting to me. Thanks, Riley Conway, who says, girl, you look fabulous. Thanks, Riley. Thanks, Devin with an I with no message, but love you all the same. Thanks, Paul Lily, who says, I'm going to send you some BAT through the Brave browser as well. You'll have to register to get it through, though you're not already. I'm so lost. I don't know what that means, but I will follow you because you're giving me your Twitter. If you can tell me what you mean, I mean, I'm a little confused. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, but I followed you. Thanks, Anita Bonshit. Benite. I'm sorry. Who says, hi, Blaire and Joey. Love you guys. Blaire, you look fierce. Follow my Instagram. I will follow you. And Joey says he loves you too. Joey's dying over you. Followed. Love you. Thanks, Pray for Iraq, who says, Blaire, I love you. Come to New York City. Let's wear Make America Great Again hats. My Instagram is this. Listen, I am done wearing MAGA hats in liberal cities, okay? You guys saw what happened to me last time. It's so funny because obviously that video of all the shit that went down when I wore the Trump hat happened on Hollywood Boulevard. And I walk there like all the time to go to the gym. And it's just like I get flashbacks every time I have to walk to the gym. Like all the stars on the street, you know. Thanks, Mariah Kalar, who says, love your videos. Here's my Twitter and Instagram. Living. I will follow you right now. And by the way, if you guys want me to shout you out, like get more followers than just me, I'll totally advertise for you, honey. Or if you have a business or whatever. Because fuck it. Thanks to Debees, who says, show us D-Way. How do you make straight men turn gay? I don't know, honey. How's that work, Joey?
What?
Nothing. Thanks, Bailey Bebout, with no message, but love you all the same. Thanks, Hina Shah, who says, advice for starting an anti-SJW political channel. My advice would be definitely to stand out, be unique, because there's kind of a lot of people now, and just be yourself, but also stand out, because sometimes you can get caught up in like saying things other people have already said, but as long as you say it in a different way and put your take on it, that's great. So just be unique. Thanks, Happy Greenland 12, who says, Blaire, follow me on Twitter. Also, Blaire, I think you know DeWay, my queen. Okay, listen, this meme is super just everywhere. I can't. You know what I was thinking of doing, you guys? I was thinking of doing some kind of like live streaming for 24 hours and like literally live streaming like the entire day from like the time I wake up and then I'm getting ready and then going to the gym and then I don't know, like going to the DMV or something. Like I think it'd be fun. Just live streaming an entire day of my life. Probably would be really boring. Why are you laughing at me?
I don't think you could do it.
You don't think I could do it?
I don't know if you
that makes me want to do it now.
I know.
Would you guys watch it? Just watch me an entire day living my stupid life.
Hard to do.
I could do it. I mean, even if like it gets boring, I mean, it will get boring. It's my life.
What about when you sleep?
All straight live. Katy Perry did it. She had like a channel where she live streamed like for a month straight, like every day. It was crazy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah. So like, I feel like I should do it. Even if I'm taking a nap, when I have the camera on me. Kind of weird, but whatever. Thanks, AZ Frank Castle. With no message, but love you. Thanks, Miss London, who says, hey, girly, I figured this is the best way to pay you back after the drink you paid for me at the meetup. Anyway, love you. Could you shout out my channel? Absolutely. And I'll shout you out again. I already did, but I will again. Miss London. She is trans and she has an anti-SJW channel as well. And she's amazing and she's really sweet. And I met her at my fan meetup. I just bought you like soda or something, right? Because you're underage.
Yeah.
I bought her soda, right?
I hope so.
I mean, I know I paid for some people's stuff, but I hope you didn't order a drink. I don't remember. That's bad. Thanks, Patrick Ness, who says, are you going to upload a video soon? Yes. 99% sure I'm uploading tomorrow morning. Thanks, Jeremy, who says, give my wife a follow. She loves you. Aw, shout out to your wife. I'll follow her right now. I don't think I bought. Oh, she's suspended on Twitter. Why is she suspended? Or maybe I should go to the Instagram. Oh, I found her Instagram. I followed her. Cute. I definitely didn't buy London an alcoholic drink. That's not, I wouldn't do that. I definitely bought you, you know, like juice or something. Thanks, Rainbows into Suicide Notes, who says, why did you go on a date with a married man? You're an abuser. I've never been on a date with a married man. Unless Joey had something he hasn't told me.
Not married.
Never happened. Thanks, Jan says, Daryani. I'm so sorry if I butcher these foreign names. I mean, half of it is your fault for having them. I'm just kidding. But sorry. Who says, hi, Blaire. I think you missed my last super chat. I definitely did not. It just takes me a while to get to all of them. And you gave me your Instagram. And I'll follow you right now. Love you. Ate with a married man, honey. Never me. Thanks amongst the grunts, who says, I got over anxiety and joined Twitter because of you getting attacked. I'm getting used to putting myself out there. I'm starting a YouTube channel to entertain outside of acting. Love to hear your advice. Oh, that's really sweet. Honestly, my advice, I know I already said it to the other person who asked, but my advice is really to stand out. Like, YouTube is such an oversaturated platform that whatever your shtick is, whatever your personality is, whatever you do, you have to do it in a unique way, because you have to give people a reason to follow you over someone else, if that makes sense. And good luck. Thanks, Grace Fresco, who says, I love you. Please follow my Instagram. Absolutely. Love you too. Let me follow you. It's crazy how orange I truly do look on webcam, but I really don't get it because I just look, I don't look orange in real life. I look like,
You look really orange in the webcam.
so in the webcam I do that, like Joey's even saying it, but in real life, like I'm not orange right now, am I?
See what you look like?
Yes, I know what I look like on the webcam, but in real life, it's just like it's just tan. It's like just dark and there's no orange tint at all. I don't get it.
Yeah, you look fine in real life. But
it's also like just the webcam because when I film on a normal camera, like on the vlog camera, I'm not orange. It's just really weird. Thanks, Eric Alex Anderson, who says, you have a good head on your shoulders. Thank you for being you. If you checked out my Instagram, that would be cool. I play piano. Ooh, that's really cool. I always wanted to know how to play piano. I think it's super dope when you know how to play piano. I can play the trumpet, though. Living for the trumpet. Thanks, Stylistic Nachos, who says you should play a drinking game where you watch a feminist SJW cringe compilation and take a shot every time you cringe. Is that what we should do? I'm open to anything. Should we do that, you guys? Maybe they want me to watch like cringe videos. And if I cringe, I have to drink. I can get really drunk.
That's funny. Yeah, play a game.
Thanks, Elena Lucera, who says, hey, Blaire, follow my art Instagram. I'll draw you any animal you want. Oh, that's adorable. Draw me as a cow. Draw me as a big pig bitch. I'm gonna follow you right now. For real though, draw me as an animal. Love you. Thanks, David Hines with no message. Thanks, Meow to Loser, who says you look like an orange. I love you. I'm fully aware, but I find comfort in the fact that it's just a webcam thing. You know, I'm pretty just normal tan in real life. Followed. Oh, you're pretty. Thanks, Bill Sanders, who says, would Joey ever consider running for public office? No. No. Joey's not super political like that. And that's just not the path Joey's going on at all. Thanks, Psychological Feet, who says, hi, Blaire, love you. Love you too. Thanks, Dead in the Bath with no message. Hope you're not too dead, but love you. Thanks, Cole Timleth, who says, I love you, Blaire. Holy heck. And here's my Instagram. I will follow you right now. Love you too. See, this is what I needed, you guys. I needed to be cheered up. I was being really grumpy all day, and Joey probably hated me.
I love you.
Good answer. You're going to run for office now? America's favorite diddler. Let's see. Let me refresh. Sorry. Thanks, Ariana Sharma, who says, what is your opinion on Vegan Gains? Be honest. I think Vegan Gains has an approach to his activism and his veganism that's very extreme, and I feel like it doesn't win people over. I mean, maybe it wins some people over, you know what I mean? Some people react to that, but I know one of the biggest negative stereotypes about vegans is that they're too extreme, they're too pushy, and they're very, what's the word? Hyperbolic, and he fits that bill entirely. So I think that it would probably serve him to chill out a little bit. And because he is so fit, maybe focus on like the fitness aspect of veganism rather than like you're a murderer because you eat meat aspect. You know what I mean? So that's just my thoughts. And you guys remember when I moderated the debate between him and Roaming Millennial like a year ago? He was very overbearing and like rude and wouldn't let her talk. So that's just my impression of him. He's a little bit too much. Thank you, Cody KC, who says, you're the best, Blaire. I love the hair. Can you give some beauty tips because you're gorgeous? Oh, thank you so much, Cody. And I followed you on Instagram just now. Beauty tips. I feel a little conceited even giving beauty tips. I'm not really that person, but I'd say coconut oil is a really good one. Like I put coconut oil on my face and sleep in it kind of a lot. I haven't lately because I'm getting spray tans and I feel like that might ruin my spray tan. But it's good for your hair as well. And not sleeping in your makeup ever, I guess. I try not to do that. And I don't know. Yeah, coconut oil. That's my beauty tip. Coconut oil. Thank you, Sargeras, who says, showing my queen the respect she deserves. Aw, thank you, Sargeras. Living. Love you. Thanks, Nicholas Alberti, who says, Blaire, you are a badass. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Nicholas. I shall keep up the work. I don't like saying it's great when it's talking about myself, but love you. Thank you. Thank you, I'm Hard Hat, who says, are you going to be at CPAC? I do not have any plans to be at CPAC. No. But I will be commenting on the goings on. I remember, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year that the Alex Jones versus Cenk Uygur and TYT crew happened. So hopefully something like that happens this year. I just showed Joey that video and he was like, how did I not see this before? The Alex Jones fighting Cenk Uygur one. So one of the best videos on the internet. There's hardly anything better. It's so funny, like being friends with Dave Rubin, who like was part of that like entire crew for so long. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's so like not like that anymore. Mm-hmm. It's funny. Like I remember watching Dave Rubin when I was like 15, 16 on the Young Turks. I used to watch them when I was younger and liberal. And it's like crazy that I like been on his show now and like we're good friends and I've been to dinner at his house. I don't know. Shout out to Dave Rubin. Love you, Dave. Thank you, Goko, yes, who says keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. Love you. Thanks, Queen Namaria, who says just took a shot with you. Just started posting commentary videos. Here's my Instagram. Love you, boo. Aw, thanks, boo. I will follow you. I'm starting to feel the alcohol now, you guys.
25 minutes.
Followed you. Love you. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it a little bit. Gonna be honest. Thank you, the Twilight Phoenix, who says, ahoy, Blaire, what's your favorite meme? Mine is Doge, rest in peace. By the way, do you remember me? You promised to play Smite with me, but never called back. Did I promise to play Smite with someone? I don't even know what Smite is, so I can't really say I promised to play that. If I did, I'm sorry. My favorite meme. I don't really have a favorite one. I'm part of like a lot of Facebook groups and I like seeing all the like political memes and stuff like that. But I don't think I have a favorite like mainstream kind of like popular one. Not really. Thanks, Delicious Tide Pod, who says, eat me, I'm really yummy. Come on, all the cool kids are doing it. Kidding, of course. Love your videos. That's hilarious. What was the idea you had? The Tide pen?
Oh, I can't give it away.
You can't give it away?
Yeah, I'm still going to do it.
Joey has a really funny idea to do with a Tide pin, and I won't reveal it, but it's funny. Thank you, Bernie Harris, who says, this morning my professor asked me my preferred gender pronoun, and I told her that I go by your grace and your highness. P.S. You're the best. Thanks, Bernie. You're the best, because that's fucking hilarious. Oh, God. I do not miss liberal professors, dude. That was like one of the worst times in my life when I was in school, honestly, for many different reasons. Like in college, like my roommates made it really bad and like the professors made it really bad. Just bad. Just bad. Thank you, Streetcock Jefferson, who says, do trans women wear thongs? I'm sure plenty do. I don't wear thongs. They're not really that comfortable to me. Thongs, they're like, you can always feel them. I don't like it. Thanks, Melissa Rapp, who says, what do you think about the screwing up of females' education in the college scene? What do you mean the screwing up of females' education? Do you mean like how like women's studies have gone off the rails or something? Not quite sure what you mean. Thank you, Kenna Cooner, who says, hey, Blaire, I love you. Can you please follow my hubby? Absolutely. I have to be honest. The word hubby is not my favorite word. It's kind of one of those things that makes me cringe a little bit, but I will definitely follow your hubby. Love you. Instagram or Twitter? Let me see. Like Instagram. Followed. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Rainbows into Suicide Notes, who again asked me why I went on a date with a married man. Never done that in my life, actually. Have I? Wait, I have. Not intentionally, but I think I know what you're referring to now. It was my rape story video. But I found out later he was married. I didn't find out when I went on the date with him and he violated me that he was married. So he was the abuser, not me. Don't come for me. It's crazy. I forgot that though, that he was married. Yeah. So it's not my fault. I didn't know. If they don't tell you, how do you know? Thanks, Dwayne, who says, Blaire, you're a goddamn American hero. If you took some time to check out Shower Beers with Brant on YouTube or Facebook, I'll suck your dick vagina. That's gross. But I will copy paste this into my notes and I will look it up when I'm done. I'll look it up. No need to suck my dick vagina. Thanks, Watch Me Watch Stuff, who says, Blaire, hi from a fellow Hollywood conservative. Here's my Twitter. You are far and few in between, honey. We should be friends. Followed you. You know what's funny is like, yeah, it's very liberal in Hollywood, but also most people here are too dumb to actually carry a conversation about politics. So you don't hear about politics that much. Just like when it comes up, it's really dumb, but it's not that bad. Just because it's not really a topic of conversation. Everyone here is focused on like, you know, being famous and movies and stars and very stereotypical Hollywood stuff. Social climbing, all that shit. Oh my God, that drink is so bad. Joey, what the fuck did you do? Thank you, Doug M, who says, love you from Dallas. No social media. Well, love you too, Doug. Love Dallas. Dallas is one of my favorite cities, as I've said. So living for that. Thanks, Point Curation, who says lobster lives matter. They do. You know, I will say it makes me sad that lobsters get boiled alive because I've heard like different studies that they do feel pain, that they don't feel pain. I don't really know which it is. And if they do feel pain, that's really sad. I don't like that. Thanks, Hannah Shaw, who says, get drunk with shoe on head. It will make my 2018. I will probably do that at VidCon. I got drunk with shoe on head last VidCon, and we had a ball until the end with the crazy hair thing. But we had a ball. I love her, and we'll do it again for sure. Thanks, Marxism is the new AIDS. Still love your name. I saw you here last time. And he says, can you plug and follow my new channel? Love you. Absolutely. Everyone should follow and subscribe to Marxism, the new AIDS. And I just subscribed to you as well. Living. Thanks, Woad Samurai, who says, hey, Blaire, I've been subscribed to you for over a year and wanted to give something back. I've been making glass and stone knives for about 2 years. I've been wanting to send one, but I thought it'd be threatening to do so. If you sent me a knife, I wouldn't take that as a threat unless you like maybe left a blank note and someone just sent me a knife and then I'll be like, oh, what is this? But I would love to do that. You know, I need to open a P.O. box. People keep telling me to do it, but I've been a little nervous, but maybe I should just do it. I'll open a P.O. box and I'll keep you posted for sure. Thanks, Jackson June, who says, hey, Blaire, I know you don't watch esports, but I want to give a shout out to Cloud9 for winning the CS Go Major, USA for the win. Shout out to them. I don't watch sports at all. Gotta be completely honest, but that's awesome. Will you do me a favor? Will you move that closer to me? It's really hot. I need the AC. Thank you. Let's see. Thank you, Memoirs of an Imperfect Lamb, who says, Blaire, I challenge you to say 3 nice things about Hillary Clinton. Follow me on Snapchat. Girl, that is like really difficult. Okay, I'm going to really try though for you. And I'm going to add you on Snapchat as well. 3 nice things about Hillary Clinton. Want to help me out here? 3 nice things about Hillary Clinton. Let's see. Snapchat, though. Your Snapchat is ProCell. Oh, man. 3 nice things. I can barely find one. I just added you, by the way. She has a nice hair color. I don't like her haircut, but I like her hair color. It's not too blonde. It's not too dark. Nice hair color. That's all I got. I'm sorry. I can't think of anything else. I really don't like Hillary Clinton. Thanks, Haley Mays, who says, I love you so much. Here's my Instagram. Oh, love you too, Haley. Let me follow you. Very nice things about Hillary Clinton. That's like really difficult. Too. All my female fans are really beautiful. Thanks, Haley. Thanks, Ryan Lewis, who says, permission to make a shirt with you and Jacqueline on it. Watching you since your first Rubin report. Here's my Twitter. Yeah, I mean, do whatever you want to do. That'd be really great. Shout out to Jacqueline. I know some of my subs don't like Jacqueline all that much, but I have to say, Jacqueline is one of the coolest people I've met in LA. It sounds so cliche, but everyone here is very, very fake and very just not my type of person at all. And it was like a breath of fresh air meeting Jacqueline. So however you guys feel, I mean, I'm just here to say that I think Jacqueline is really a genuine, cool individual. I'm so scared I'm going to have a nip slip or something. Thank you, the reasonable tranny, who says, Blaire, you red-pilled me. Follow my Instagram. Absolutely. I think I've seen your Instagram, just judging by the name. I don't know. Let me see. Either way, I'll follow you. Followed. Okay, I haven't seen it, but I will see it from now on my feed. Thanks, Johnny Doe, who says, hey, Blaire, how do you and Joey get around? Do you have a car or take public transit? Here, traffic is awful where you are. Traffic isn't that bad. There's like a rush hour for sure. Like around 5 to 6, it's really hard to get anywhere, but that's about it. And yeah, we have a car. We're getting a new one very soon, though. We're getting a Mercedes really soon, right?
It sounds so nice when you say it.
It sounds nice when I say it, but it's not like a brand new Mercedes or anything. It's like It's like an oldish one, but it's still really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have a car. Thanks, Patrick Ness, who says, shout out my Instagram, please. All right, will do. Everyone on Instagram should go follow Patrick_MINEAULT. Patrick_MineAlt. Love you, and I'll follow you as well. Although I might already be following you because I saw you earlier. I am following you. Thanks, AZ Frank Castle, who says, can you unblock me and follow me on Twitter? Usually if I block people, there's a very, very good reason. So let me see who you are and see. All right, honey, I'll give you a second chance. You are officially unblocked. And you're also followed because I'm being very nice today. Don't fuck it up. Thanks, Victoria Ashland, who says, I love you. My Instagram is this. Love you, Victoria. I will follow you. God, I'm so mad. I'm just so mad about the thing earlier today with them screaming with the contract. So like I said, they basically misrepresented the entire term of the contract. And had it been what it is, what I know it now to be, I would not have signed. And one of the things she said to me was like, well, I'm sorry, but I really can't do anything else. Just know that I gave you like the best contract we have. I gave you the contract that we usually give people with millions of subscribers. And I was like, so insulted. I was like, what is that supposed to mean? How is that supposed to come from me at all? You guys lied about the contract I was signing, and I signed it under false pretenses. So I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to get any kind of legal trouble, but I feel like I'm almost on the verge of like at the point where I could take legal action because that is crazy. You know what I think a big issue with me is? I feel like people think I'm dumb, like when I speak, because I have very much like a vocal fry and I sound very like Valley Girl-ish, but so I feel like maybe like on the phone, people take advantage of that, but I'm not cool with that at all. That's kind of why I got Joey on the phone, because Joey handled it a lot better than I could have, but because it was like you were saying the same things I was saying, but it was almost because it came from like a male voice and it came from you, like they took it more seriously. It's not, I hate that. It's actually with everything. Like We can call like a restaurant that forgot to give us food. And it's like, I could say the same thing that Joey says. They take Joey way more seriously. So maybe I need to like change my voice or something. I don't know.
You sound so nice.
I don't know if I sound nice. I feel like I just sound like some like valley bitch, which I technically am, but that doesn't mean I'm fucking unintelligent. Right. It's frustrating. Sorry. Thanks, Jason Stevens, who says, cheers from another LA conservative. Next live Q&A, I'll send you some great beer. Follow my Instagram. I will follow you. Oh, you have a brewery Instagram. That's cool. I forgot this is a Q&A, you guys. So more like questions. Make them fun, make them raunchy, make them crazy, and I'll answer anything. Thanks, Peachy Opie, who says, hi, Blaire, love you. Can you shout out my YouTube channel? Absolutely. Everyone should go subscribe to Peachy Opie, PeaChyOpie. And she says she does Let's Plays and she would appreciate the help. Well, there you go, girl. Everyone go watch Let's Plays on Peachy Opie's channel. Thanks, Sabrina, who says, Blaire, have you ever seen a spooky ghost? I have never seen a ghost. The closest thing was that weird experience with the dog in the haunted house, but never seen a ghost. Don't believe in ghosts. Let's go in on something else for a second. You guys know all these like medium television shows that are out lately? I hate all of them. The Hollywood medium is the worst because he only does celebrities, so you know it's fake. But it's just gross. I don't know. To me, whenever I see them, they're very like, it just feels icky and immoral to me to see someone playing with someone who's clearly upset over the passing of a loved one and like toying with their emotions. Like, no shade to my mom, but my mom believes in that kind of stuff. And my mom has like hired mediums in the past before when I was a kid. And even as a kid, I was like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, that's not a thing. It's not real. So, and don't get me started on the Long Island medium. That bitch is nutty. The Long Island medium, the Hollywood medium. I feel like if you watch that stuff and you believe it, I don't know what to say about you. Thanks, Rekla Kant 75, who says, hey, Blaire, what's your biggest guilty pleasure? Probably during the like early afternoons when Joey and I are kind of like lolling from work, we like to watch stuff like the Steve Wilkos show or Jerry Springer. That's probably our guilty pleasure. Daytime horrible TV shows. The one that's too much for me though, for some reason, even though it's probably the most tame out of all of them, is Maury. For some reason, I hate Maury. I don't like Maury, like the shows that have to do with kids. I like watching like adults who are messes, but like kids involved, it makes me sad. So I don't like Maury, but anyways. Thank you, The Daily Chloe Show, who says, hey, Blaire, you look so beautiful today. Thank you, Chloe. She says, did you dye your hair? Love you, by the way. Love you too. I did dye my hair recently. I went jet black, and it looks blue black on camera. But it's more of a jet black in person, just like I'm not so orange in person. And I like it because I like having my hair all one color. Before it was kind of like darker up here and lighter here, like a light brown and dark brown. It just wasn't the move. And so I'm definitely feeling the darker. Thanks, Felican, who says, I love you. Been watching you since your second video. Thanks. That's amazing. My second video, what was my second video? I think it was the Male Victims Are Funny video, which is obviously a sarcastic title. Yeah, so thanks for being on board for so long. Love you. Thanks, Brie F, who says, love you, Blaire. Could I get an Instagram shout out? Absolutely. Everyone should go follow charm_and_terror on Instagram. And I'll follow you as well. Thanks, Melissa Rapp, who says, it was in regards to the additional time and extra percentage for being female. I have to fight in my classes. I really don't know what you mean. I'm really not sure what you mean by that. I don't know what school you're going to, honey, but that's a mess. Thanks, Pepe the Great, hashtag MAGA 2018. such a 2017 profile, living. And here she says, I take a break, and Blaire says, dick vagina. You guys said dick vagina. I repeated it. That's the difference. Thanks, Christine M, who says, hey, Blaire, love your videos and your fashion sense. You should try Japanese whiskey if you haven't already. My favorite is Hibiki 12 year. Also, will you ever come to Seattle? And here's my Instagram. You know, I have a friend who lives in Seattle, so it's possible. And then who knows what's, different things that pop up, but maybe. I do miss the rain. It never rains in California. Well, in LA. You got one of those people now, Joey. People who refer to LA as California as if that's all there is in California.
No, you're not there yet.
And I'm not there yet. But I just said it never rains in California. And then I was like, wait, of course it does. It doesn't rain in LA. Ugh, I don't want to be that person. There's more to California than LA. I'm from Northern California. And she said I should try Japanese whiskey if I haven't. That sounds interesting. Have you had Japanese whiskey?
I've had like sake and stuff.
Sake, yeah. I tried that for the first time with you.
I don't know if that's the same thing though.
Probably not.
Maybe you started.
Thanks, New Classical, who says, hey, Blaire, here's my Instagram. Well, guess what? I'm going to follow you on Instagram. Followed. Love you. Thanks, Doug M, who says, love you from Dallas. Love to Dallas. Love Dallas. Me and Joey were shook last time we were in Dallas because we went out to a dinner and we got like typically expensive food, right? Like we got kind of a lot of stuff. And it was probably a third of the price that we would have paid eating here in LA. And it made me sick knowing how expensive it is just to even live in LA. I was like, fuck, we need to be living like in Texas or the Midwest or something because LA is too expensive. Ugh. That drink is not as good as the first few sips, but
what?
The drink is not as good as the first few sips. It's a bit much.
A little watered down?
Maybe. In a minute. Thank you, Brian Utvik, who says, Blaire, hand me your best pickup lines. I've never used a pickup line. I've never chased people before. What's a pickup line you've used? Don't look at me like that. What's one you've used? Joey will help you.
I usually pretend to mistake somebody for somebody I don't know.
You pretend to mistake someone for someone else?
I'm like, yo, Katie. Oh, sorry. I thought you were my friend Katie. You look just like her. Don't worry. She's one of my favorite people or something. I'll just kind of like
that's so corny.
Conversation and then leave and then re-engage later.
So if we would have met like at a bar, you'd be like, hey, April. Oh, wait, you're not April. Something like that?
I would have done something different with you, but yeah. Something
different with me? What would you have done? What would you have done if you met me at a bar instead of like how we met?
I did meet you at a bar.
Wait, we did meet at a technical, but we talked, and we decided to meet at a bar. And it was in an arcade. It wasn't like a bar. Mm-hmm. But what would you have done if like you saw me randomly, didn't know who I was?
I don't know. I probably would have done the same thing.
You would have been like, hey, April.
If I didn't know who you were, yeah.
Okay.
I knew who you were.
I would have just been offended. I'd be like, what? Get away.
April. That
wouldn't have worked with me. Or I would have been like, do I look like an April, sir? No. Thanks, Ramit Imna Azul, who says, you're pretty cool. Can you pronounce my full name? Well, I just tried. Ramit Imna Azul. I think so. And thank you. Thanks, Chad Whitvlock. Oh my God, these foreign names while I'm drinking is just not working out, you guys. I feel like I'm okay. I'm getting a little turnt right now. Thank you, Watch Me Watch Stuff again, who says, can you shout out my YouTube channels? Watch Me Watch Stuff is my reaction channel, and Jessie Does Stuff is my blog channel. Okay, yes, everyone should go subscribe to Watch Me Watch Stuff. That is her reaction channel. And Jessie Does Stuff is her blog channel. Love you. Thank you, Jason Stevens, who says, what is your take on Jordan Peterson? I thoroughly enjoy Jordan Peterson's content. I frequently have him on while I'm cleaning. Like I'll have the audio in the background, or just while I'm doing work, he'll be in the background in another tab. So I like him. Don't agree about everything. You know what I mean? There's some things I don't agree with him on, but that's life, right? That's everyone. So overall, I think he's really cool. And I've learned from him, which is great. I feel like there's sometimes you can listen to people, commentators and stuff that you don't really learn from. You just have like your biases confirmed. And that's not the case with him. I actually learned when I listened to him, so it's great. I feel like I'm slurring a little bit now. Thank you, Aria Asara, who says, hi, Blaire. Love the silver stag behind you. Oh, yeah, my little... That is the one Christmas decoration that I think, are keeping up. The stag, babe?
Yeah.
We should keep it up, huh? It's like not even too Christmassy. It's fine. We just took the tree down, though, like 5 days ago. Thank you, Lauren McKenzie, who says, hi, Blaire. Discovered you last on Ruben. Wanted to say thank you for doing your videos, even though they've been demonetized. They are life. Aw, thank you, Lauren. Love you. And I'll follow you right now as well. I think one of the reasons why I'm getting a little more intoxicated than I should be right now is because all I've had to eat today was a few mandarins and some peas. So I'm kind of drinking on basically an empty stomach at this point. So basically, you get way more intoxicated if you're dieting. Thank you, Memoirs of an Imperfect Lamb, who says, has Riley Dennis ever tweeted or tried talking to you? Or is she that scared of having her views challenged? Love your Hillary answer, by the way. Thanks. No, I've never interacted with Riley. Who knows if I will someday? But if I'm being honest, I don't expect Riley to. I mean, I would love to have a cordial, awesome debate with Riley Dennis on my channel. But if I'm being honest, I would not blame Riley if Riley never spoke to me. Like, I have genuinely said some really, mostly like year and a half ago, but I've really said some foul things about Riley in videos. And I don't blame Riley for not wanting to talk to me. Things I've apologized for as well, by the way. Not that everything was foul, but, you know, there have been some things that have been really mean that I've said. Thank you, Victoria Ashlyn, who says, you inspire me. Can you please shout out my channel? Absolutely. Everyone go subscribe to Victoria Ashlyn. Love you. Thanks, Victoria. Thanks, Bergander, with no message, but love you all the same. Thank you, Felican, who says, love you, Blaire. Love you too. Thanks, Melanie Brighterman, who says, you left your white male privilege behind, LOL. Basically. Thank you, Raquel Garza, who says, hi, Blaire, you are gorgeous as usual. Love the dark hair. What is your favorite type of alcoholic beverage? Also, can you follow me on Twitter? Absolutely, I can follow you on Twitter. And my favorite alcoholic beverage, I think right now it's tequila. I'm kind of saying goodbye to vodka. I'm drinking vodka right now, but I'm kind of over it. Thanks, Lilacs1618, who says, what would you tell someone who wants to transition but will never ever pass and will always be visibly trans? Just give up? I mean, not that I hate giving advice, but I hate commenting on this sort of a thing when I don't know your circumstances. But I will say, before I transitioned, I felt equally as hopeless, and I felt like there was no point, and I felt like I shouldn't do it. And it ended up being the biggest blessing of my life. So I would say, don't be so sure that you're just screwed. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to, before you transition, look on the dark side and not look at the positives. But I wouldn't be so sure. I mean, there are a lot of things you can do to alter how you look if you need to, if you want to. So maybe just don't be so pessimistic. But go to therapy. I would say that. I think it'll help. Thank you, Spooky Weeb Trash, who says, I'm getting titty surgery tomorrow. Some positive vibes and advice would be appreciated. Okay. This is something I can give advice on. So she's getting breast augmentation. I would say they give you like a surgical bra to wear for a while after your surgery. Wear that as long as you can, because I have known girls who get their breasts done and by week 1 or 2, they're feeling okay and they feel like they can just go out and not wear their surgical bra, or they can wear a push-up bra or whatever. Don't do that. I've known girls who have had their breasts come completely out of pocket, like fall out of the pocket because they weren't wearing their surgical bra. Follow all the directions of the doctor, even more so than you have to. You're gonna need to sleep like hoisted up in the bed. So if you have a headboard, you're gonna have to almost be sitting when you sleep. It's kind of uncomfortable. Also, they might give you some, it's a special tape to put over the scars and the wounds after you get your breasts done. Put those on and leave those on because they help to fade your scars. And I wish I would have worn them longer than I did because my scars are kind of visible. And I wish I would have done that more. So do that. Thank you, Daniel and Franco, who says, are you still friends with Farron Meyer? Nope, I am not. And never will be. Thank you, Kesha's fanboy, who says, hey, Blaire, do you still play League? If so, can you friend me? Promise I won't bug you unless you want me to. Oh, that's very cute. But I don't play League anymore. I mean, sometimes I do, but it's like on and off, and it's almost not even frequent enough for me to say to add you. It's like it's so on and off. I'll play like a match every 5 months. It's not the best. Thanks, James NT, who says, back in the saddle again. Hey, Blaire, where's Joey? Joey is right across from me on the couch, and he's watching probably the State of the Union right now.
Yep.
He's watching the State of the Union. If anything interesting pops up, tell me.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Joshua 20, who says, hello, Blaire, keep up the good videos. And when you ever come to Massachusetts or Rhode Island in the future? I hope so. No plans though, but stay tuned because you never know. I'm kind of all over the place. I never thought I'd be in Texas. Never thought I'd be in Virginia, but I was in the past couple months. So who knows? Thank you, Kayla, who says, hey, Blaire, love your videos. Have you ever considered going on tour / doing live shows or debates on the road? You know what? I've genuinely never considered a tour, but maybe I should. Maybe I should. I mean, when I do meetups, they're always very successful. So I imagine if I threw actual events, I'm sure people would come. Maybe. I need to take a break from drinking because I can feel it too much. I'm a mess. Maybe I should do a tour, you guys. Thank you, Pickle Rick, who says, hey, Blaire, big fan. My Instagram is this. Oh, thank you. I'll follow you right now. Is Trump on yet, or is it like pre-stuff? He's walking up to the podium. Thanks, Raphael D, who says, hey, Blaire, getting ready to watch the State of the Union. You are a badass. Can you please shout out my Instagram? Absolutely. So everyone on Instagram should follow Edward Ryna, EDWARDRYNA. And I'll follow you as well. Love you. Thank you, Chad Whitlock, who says, follow me on Twitter, Destroyer of Stupid, looking great, Blaire. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you didn't give me your app, but you gave me your name, so I will try searching you on Twitter. I think I found you. Yeah, I did. It's crazy because I still have work to do tonight, but I'm like drinking. I'm going to have to get it together a little bit. I'm hungry, Joey. I'm hungry. What do you want to eat? Don't say that. They might have heard you. Don't say that. Thank you, Big Berg Anders. Berg Ander, who says, can you comment on ultra liberal Sweden? I will say I've had like a big uptick in people from Sweden follow me recently. I think sort of as a response to everything going on there. So shout out to everyone who follows me from Sweden. Thanks, Mark Epstein, who says, what are your favorite places to travel? You know, I wish I had done more traveling in my life, but I haven't done nearly enough to be content. But I really love Texas, as I've said, and love Virginia. Yeah, that's about it. I want to go out of the country soon. I hope that's in the cards for me. What? Oh,
Get like whiskey
Trump has whiskey?
or something. Look like whiskey. Maybe water.
Thanks, Brian Utvik, who says, Blaire, hand me your best pickup line. Oh, wait. I already got to that one. Not good at that. Thanks, James NT, who says, hey, Joey, on a serious note, what kind of response have you gotten from followers after seeing you shoot a gun at Joey's parents' house? Everyone thought it was cool. No one disliked it. Thanks, Berg Ander, again with the message. Thank you, Darren Cuffle, who says I have a small penis. That's unfortunate. Thanks, Tanya Lanes, who says, love you, Blaire. Did Riley Dennis ever respond or reach out in response to your apology video? Nope. Never. And like I said, I don't really expect him to. Thanks, Aldia, who says, I'm interviewing Antonia Okafor for my YouTube channel tomorrow. Can you give a shout out? Could I ever interview you? It'd be an honor. Love you. Yes, DM me on Instagram, like you said, and let's do it. And yeah, shout out to El Dia on YouTube. Let me go to the main chat, honey, because let me get these two super chats. Hold on. Thanks, Chaos Eve, who says, hi from Randy Monkey and the Lords of the Night. I was told to ask you if you tongue butter turtle caves. Love you, Blaire. Tongue butter turtle caves. I'm going to say no. I am a woman of God, and that's just not in the cards for me. So no. Thanks, Christine M, who says, hello again, Blaire. Since someone just mentioned video games, which one is your favorite? I like Dead by Daylight and Prototype. Thanks for the follow. Looking forward to more of your content this year. Thanks, Christine. I guess my favorite game kind of goes in phases with like what I'm playing at the moment. And lately, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto a lot. So probably that. Thanks, Haley Michelle, who says, hi, Blaire. You and she were the main YouTubers to red pill me for almost a year ago now. Thank you for that. My Instagram is this. Oh, thank you, Haley. And I will follow you right now. Thanks, Check Your Logic, who says, I want to say hi for Ella and Miss London again. Hi, Ella and Miss London. Love you guys. Thank you, Memoirs of an Imperfect Lamb, who says, what do you think of Gigi Gorgeous? I like Gigi. I'm honestly a little bored with her content recently, but I like her overall. Thanks, Bergander, who says, give Joey love. Love to Joey. Thanks, Cynthia Kazmirski. The 4 names while I'm drunk are so hard. But she says, show us your cat. Can you get Baby Angel for me? Okay, I'll show you the cat. And thank you, Tally Ho, who says, just wanted to say I'm loving the tan and new hair. You look gorgeous. Thanks, Tally Ho. I appreciate it. Joey's getting the cat, you guys. Does he not want to come down? Joey's trying to get him from the cat tree. Can you not get him? Okay. Okay. Come here, Angel. This is our cat. His name's Angelo. Say hi.
Just as orange as you.
He's even oranger than me. So this hopefully puts things into perspective that this is a true orange. This is a tan that looks more orange on camera. Bye, Angel. I really am hungry, Joseph. Ugh, I have cat hair like on my face and it's sticking to my makeup. Gross. Someone said he wants to die. Thanks, Victoria Alice, who says hair care product recommendation. I would say Shine Spray for when your hair is looking dull, and also Batiste dry shampoo for days that you're not showering. Someone said Blaire wears Raider. Aw, someone knows who Raider is. He is living with my mom. He could not come to LA because I live on a second floor, and he was used to growing up with a yard his entire life. So I felt it would be a little cruel to move him from like my mom's yard to an apartment building. It was sad, but I couldn't really stomach doing that to him. So he is living with my mommy. Thanks, High Functioning Depression, who says, what's the drama and criticism? I'm confused. Also, I love you. Follow my bear. I will follow you right now. And then the drama was the whole thing I talked about with the company that signed me. And then I kind of forget what the other part was. If you haven't been able to tell, I totally wing my live streams. Followed you, by the way. I'm just here to shoot the shit with you guys. Nothing more, nothing less. Thanks, Eduardo Ramos, who says, hey, Blaire, I'm a fan from Brazil. Love your content. I've been following you since late 2015. That's awesome because I actually started my channel in late 2015. And you gave me your Twitter, which I will follow right now. Followed. Love you. Thanks, Nina Cruz, who says, hey, you're so effing gorgeous. My mom told me she watches your videos. I'd never been more shocked that she found you without me telling her. My Instagram is this. That's adorable. Shout out to your mom. Tell her I said hi. And I will follow you right now. Are you still feeling sick, Joseph?
Yeah.
You are? I feel like I'm feeling a little better, honestly, now. We both got pretty sick for a few days. Thanks, Mira Allen, who says, which show can you say? Greetings from Finland also. I probably shouldn't say. Maybe I could, but I probably shouldn't. She's talking about the show I did for your company, but I probably shouldn't say. But it'll be cool when it's out, and it'll be airing in Finland, so you'll see it. I feel like people are just so focused on the tan. It's like, damn. Let's talk about something else, honey. Yes, I am tan now. Oh, that's my shit freezing. Thanks, Seaweedy, who says the black hair looks so good. I appreciate it. I'm loving the black lately, honestly. So much better than the brown. Thanks, Madness, who says, I sent you something on PayPal, hoping you'll read it. Sure. I will go look at my PayPal messages. And he said, you are gorgeous, sweet, wonderful, and amazing as always. The tan looks light brown, funny. Even despite I am not going out much, I get easily that color in the summer without sunblock. Don't ever stop making videos. You save lives with them. You have saved mine. It looks so fun where you live. I wish I could hang out with people and have that much fun, but nobody's here. I wish I could move already. Aw, that's really sweet. Love you so much. I hope you do move somewhere that's more fun. I'm sorry. And I appreciate it. Love you. Anything interesting on the State of the Union yet? Anything worth noting?
I mean, everything.
But is there anything standing out?
Nothing yet.
Okay. Hi, the funny Vile, who says, how do I get a trans girlfriend? Probably Craigslist. That's gross. Don't do that. That was a joke. I don't know. How did you get a trans girlfriend, Joey? What? Why are you laughing?
I don't have the answers.
You don't have the answers, but you have a trans girlfriend.
Just be nice.
Just be nice, he
Treat
said.
them like people.
Treat them like people, he says. That's true. Good answer. Thanks, Brian, who says, good night, add me on Snapchat. Absolutely, I will add you on Snapchat. Let's see. Ryan _ Utvik. Added you. Thanks, Memoirs of an Imperfect Lamb, who said, oops, I actually scrolled past, who said, why do SJWs like the word problematic so much? I don't know. Thanks, Cabot Marine, who says there's plenty on dating apps. Is there? I will say there's a lot of Blaire Whites on dating apps. I feel like every other day someone's sending me a screenshot of some like random Blaire White profile in Minnesota on Tinder or something. Thanks, Vulture Vlogger, who says make a video with Eden the doll. I really should. We were going to for a while. We probably should just do that. All right, guys. I'm getting a little antsy now. It's been about an hour and a half. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. And I will be uploading tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And love you.